He was just looking at me. He was just like, are you really trying to text another nigga in my face? I was just like, but sir, what are you talking about? What's up, Empress Video Gang? It's your girl E, and I'm back with another video. And as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be letting you guys know how I basically got caught cheating. So before we get into this video, we're going to give the accuser a name, and basically we're gonna name him Quan. Quan. So Quan is actually his real name or his real nickname, but I don't have the energy to change it to nothing else because his name is just ghetto as it is, and you're not like, I just really highly doubt anybody's gonna know who I'm talking about because his name's got 3 different syllables in it and it has 15 letters, and I just feel like y'all ain't gonna really care to know who he is anyways. So yeah, I'm not changing his name. His name is Quan. Let's just say at this time he was like 25 and I was like 22. I first met him when I first moved out here, so this is like in the POF stages, like the dating app stages. So this is one of the first people that I met, and I'm gonna let you know how I met this weirdo and how everything happened and what happened with him. So basically, me and him was texting for a couple weeks, and for the first encounter when we hung out, he asked me to take his sister to the store. Out the car, he was like, are you able to take my sister to the store to get some cigarettes? I don't like the smell of cigarettes. That shit just stinks to me. And they all smoke cigarettes. By all, he lived with his mama. So he lived with his mom, his sister, and I think his brothers. And he did not tell me this information, y'all. Like, if he told me this information earlier, I would not have came to his house. I thought he lived by himself. So I was like, sure, I'll take your sister to the store. She got in the front seat, and y'all, why did he not go to the store with us? Why did he send us to the store by ourselves? Like, I just know them like that. I was just like, okay, you're not gonna get in a car with us and you're just gonna let me drive your sister to the store? And I think she was like around my age, so it wasn't like weird or nothing, but I don't know her. And she was like eyeballing my change that was in, you know how you have your little change pockets in your car? She was like eyeballing my change. And right when she got out the car, she was like, do you have $1.25? I was like, $1.25? I'm like, if you don't got $1.25 to go get cigarettes, that means you don't fucking need them, period. I was like, here. And I just basically gave her the change out of my little pocket area in my my little middle part of my car. And she went in there, got her cigarettes, whatever, and we went back to the house. Boom. That was the end of that night. We hung out, we chilled, whatever, and I came back another time and hung out with him. So this is a couple times later. I don't know how many times later I hung out with him. Probably like 3 or 4 times after. So this man ends up telling me he shot somebody. Y'all is not going to believe how he told this story. He was just like, yes, he went to his barber's house to get his hair cut, and his barber was cutting his hair or whatever, and somebody walked in and was like, hey, you're supposed to be done at this time. I need to get my hair cut. I need to go do this. I need to do this, blah, 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 da, 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 da. And there he was like, man, I'll get you in a minute. I'm almost done. Y'all, remember, he was almost done with his haircut, okay? And he was like, okay, cool, whatever. And I guess Quan, he had his strap on him, so he always stay ready, so he ain't gotta get ready type shit. Like, he act like he was that kind of nigga, and he wasn't that kind of nigga. And I know he wasn't that kind of nigga because he was a soft, lying ass nigga, period. And I guess he said he had his gun in his lap or whatever. I don't know how this encounter went. I don't know how they got, I can't remember exactly how he said they got into it, but apparently they both got up and they both pulled their gun on each other, and like Call of Duty, he flipped behind the goddamn wall and shot old dude in his chest. And I guess dude was bleeding out. I don't know. But before he said he shot dude, he said he called his mom. And his mom was like, put the gun down, you need to put the gun down, you need to chill, da da da. He was like, my mom was really calming me down, and my mom was really doing this, my mom was really holding me down, da 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 da, and had my back through that. I love my mom. I was like, you and your ghetto ass family. I'm like, this is too ghetto for me. I'm like, I am a real bougie ass bitch. This is too fucking ghetto for me. Like, I don't even know what the fuck y'all, like, I don't even know what you're talking about. So I guess I don't know if he called his mom before he shot old boy or if he called his mom after he shot old boy, but he said his mama had his back and pulled the fuck up. And then he said the police pulled up. Honestly, I don't fucking know. And the reason why I say he was lying about the whole haircut situation is because in his mugshot, and I'm gonna post his mugshot right here so y'all can see it. In his mugshot, y'all could tell that he does not have a haircut. He doesn't know this. I looked him up. I found his full name, his date of birth, and his last name, and I looked him up. And I was like, I need to know who I don't even know how true that fucking story is. Like, that's just something that I remember off the top of my head. I can't remember the exact details because I just knew he was fucking lying. But anyways, as he's wrapping up this story and I'm chilling with him in his room or whatever, I'm scrolling on my phone because when stuff get awkward, I just start scrolling on my phone, looking at my phone and stuff, but he's still telling his story. And I still have the dating app, the POF app on my account, and when the notification pops up, it pops up across the top of my screen. You know how iPhone, you get a notification, it pops up at the top of your screen. Y'all, don't y'all hate when y'all hit that notification and it opens it like Snapchat? You see somebody texting you and you accidentally hit it and then it pulls up the whole Snapchat. I hate that. And that's what it did to POF. Somebody sent me a message. Somebody sent me a message, and as I'm like clicking through my phone or whatever, I hit the notification and it opened the fucking app, y'all. It opened it as after he fucking told me he fucking shot somebody. I'm like, oh my God. And at this point, he was trying to tell people I'm his girlfriend. I'm like, why are you telling people I'm your girl and my girl is in here? Yeah, I'm about to hang out with my girl and da 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 da. I am not your girlfriend, okay? Like, we were not together. Like, we were just chilling and getting to know each other. Like, we were not together and I'm not your girlfriend, period. And y'all, when I clicked on that by accident, he gave me like the dirtiest look. Like, I looked up slowly and he was like, are you really texting another nigga in my face? I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, you seen me open it and you seen me close it. I was like, I didn't text nobody. And it was an accident because that notification came up across my phone. And y'all, when I said we got into it, okay? In his mama's house. His room was downstairs, and y'all, let me tell y'all, he had a bathroom right next to his room, and that motherfucking bathroom was filthy. I did not use that bathroom in there. It was fucking filthy. I did not sit my ass on that toilet, period. Filthy. Hair everywhere, filthy, disgusting. I can't stand it. Y'all, and I was just like, it's time for me to go. There was so many red flags here. Your sister begging me for my change. You always want me to drive places, and y'all, he never liked to drive nowhere. Like, when we went to go get food and stuff, he did not like driving. He always tried to make me drive. Bitch, I'm not your fucking chauffeur. You got a raggedy ass whip out there. You could drive. The fuck? Like, I don't know why niggas always think that it's okay for the girl. Like, no, the women don't want to drive all the time. You could fucking drive, stupid ass bitch. Anyways, that shit irritated me. And I would get my shit and leave, and I was cussing him. I was like, you can get the fuck out of my face because you don't know what the fuck you talking about, and da 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 da. And you know, I'm real slick at the mouth, and I'll cuss your ass out in a minute, in 2.5 seconds. I'll keep going, and da da. I'll go in on you. I will go in on you. And I was eating his ass up with my words, and my words can slice and dice your motherfucking ass up. Don't play with me. And he was just calling me all my name, calling me a hoe, calling me a slut. I called him a bitch. I called him a hoe ass nigga, a sorry ass nigga, a soft ass nigga, stupid ass bitch. I called him all kinds of shit. And I'm like, you're not about to talk to me like I'm fucking crazy, but bitch, apparently I had dummy across my forehead because bitch, I still hung. Like, not after this. After this it was done, but I was still like, there was so many red flags and I could have just been through with this a long time ago. So y'all, and as we walking out of his room, like he's basically, I'm like we're arguing now, and walking out of his room, like walking into the hallway, walking into the living room. And at this point, I don't give a fuck. He was like, you disrespected my mama's house being in here talking loud and stuff. I'm like, you in here, I was like, you started talking loud and trying to cuss me out first, you stupid ass bitch. And I went in on him, and I think he was like, yeah, you trying to disrespect me in my mama's house. I think he was trying to basically say that loud enough for his mama and his sister here. I was like, I want your mama and sister to come down here. I'll beat their ass. I didn't say that. Now, I didn't say that because I knew they would have ran down the motherfucking stairs. But I wanted him to say I was going to get my mom or my sisters. Bitch, I'll beat your ass. Don't play with me. And as we walking outside, like his patio in his front porch or whatever is really big. So my back is against the wall, and he's tall. So basically his mouth like is around my nose area. Like he's like this, like in my face talking. And I'm like, he was like, I should just hit you in your motherfucking face. I don't know if he said hit you in your mouth, hit you on your face or something like that. He said something about being physical. And I was like, do it. I want you to. Do it. Y'all, do not tell nobody to hit y'all. He didn't hit me, but don't tell nobody to hit y'all. But that's just not cool. I wasn't proud of that. This is not one of my proudest moments. It's really not. But don't do that, because at that moment, I really thought he was going to hit me. And I was really preparing myself to fuck him up because he was a skinny ass, sorry ass bitch. Period. But I was like, do it then. I was like, you stupid ass, sorry ass bitch. I was like, do it. And he was like, ooh, and he was just walking away. I was like, yeah, you sorry. I was like, yeah, you sorry ass bitch. As I was walking away to my car, he was like, you stupid ass slut. I was like, fuck you, you sorry ass little ass bitch. I sure did. And his neighbors is outside, and I'm pretty sure his neighbors heard all of that because we was loud, y'all. And I ain't give a fuck, bitch. You gotta live here. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you're talking about. So as I'm driving away, y'all, he is blowing my phone up. Like, he is blowing my phone up. He was like, I see how you really are. He's texting my phone. He's like, you sorry ass bitch. And I thought he was gonna get in my car. I thought he was gonna get in his raggedy ass car and follow me. He didn't know where I live. Good. Thank God he didn't know where I live, because this bitch is fucking crazy. And I went all the way home, and I just ignored him. And like 6 months later, he texted me, and he was like, hey. And I was like, who is this? Because I really deleted his whole text message thread and everything. I was like, I'm not fucking talking to him no more. Man, he was like, this is Quan. I was like, I don't know who this is. And he sent me a picture, y'all. This nigga is so fucking ugly. I don't know. I'm like, I don't talk to people that call me on my name. And he was like, fuck you. I'll air this bitch out on you and that nigga. And I guess he thought I was talking to a nigga or something. He was like, he was like, I'll come find you and air this bitch out on you and that nigga. Blah, 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 blah. And he was just threatening me. I was like, you don't even know what you're talking about. Like, mind your business. I'm not even talking to nobody. Like, but you don't even know that because you're just over here talking. And he was really trying to make me his girlfriend. I was like, dude, we are not together. He thought this was. But that is my weird POF interaction. I mean, not transaction. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like 3:30 in the morning. Interaction. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hopefully all that made sense. Hopefully I didn't like speed through that really fast, because yeah. If you like that video, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you tell everybody about the Empress Beauty Gang so they can become part of the gang. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, Empress Beauty Gang.